What's up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we're back with some more Idle Heroes once again, and we got some new events coming in. We still got the Blacksmith event going on, obviously the value pack that comes in. We got the Hero Lottery, which if basically we pull one of these, we get a set of 3-piece gear, which, I mean, really isn't even that great. I mean, if you get one of these, it's way more of a reward than getting these. We obviously have our summoning prizes, which we're going to go up to the 100. I'm pretty close to technically being able to get 200, and I'd probably do it if I could, because, like, why not? I guess you get, maybe it's actually wouldn't be worth it, because you do get more from just going to 100. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth doing it. I'd rather just save it till next month anyways. And Hero Exchange, which sadly we are still too short on. Eventually we'll be able to buy something that's worth 6k in here. I mean, that's the goal, is to just save up. But that's a little while down the road. But nonetheless, let's get here. Let's do this. We got this here. I cleared out technically 50 inventory spots, so I can do half the summoning right now. All right. Now I'm not going to be able to do it. 1 minute. Let me alter off you and you. Basically cleared out all my 3 stars. So now I got 50 slots again, which means we can do 50 openings right here. Let's do it. I cannot wait. I'm hoping for some luck. Wish me that luck. No 5-star off the bat, which I was hoping we'd get lucky. Pull one real quick. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy kind of thing. But not today. Okay. I mean, again, to get one, I think you have to get like, I think even to get like 2 out of 100, it's pretty lucky. So, and we're not gonna be lucky at all today, huh? I think I need him for a couple things, some 4 stars of him to upgrade something. I forget what I was trying to upgrade. It'll tell me when my inventory is full, and then I'll need to worry about clearing some space out. Are we not gonna get a single? Oh, there you go. Actually, I think I drew a queen. Yeah, I now have 2 5-star queens. Queen's able to be 5-starred, which is cool. I know queen does some pretty good damage. I have queen on my other account though that I was playing on. I kind of actually stopped playing on that account. But honestly, I wasn't too impressed with the way queen's been performing. Maybe at a much higher level, queen would be pretty good. But honestly, I'm debating heavily when the Prophet Orb event comes around, if like I don't get anything better, but then about building a 6-star Berea and replacing Sigmund as the like, you know, the third kind of spot, this, you know, whatever, the next tank. Maybe even he'll go, or I guess Cruz right now is in the 3rd spot, so I guess he'd either go in the 2nd spot or maybe even move to the 3rd. But Queen's probably just going to be food for other things. I'm honestly not going to lie, because there's my Berea in there, and we pulled that, which again isn't bad. Like, Queen wouldn't be terrible. But I think I have a 7-stars queen, and she's not very impressive. I mean, this account was definitely farther with better gear and stuff, so I'm sure we get more out of it. But honestly, I'm just not really feeling it. We will definitely need to 6-star something to feed into him, I believe, is what he's waiting on. I could have checked right there. I think Cruz is waiting on, I don't think he needs a copy of himself now. Yeah, 6-star Abyss and 3 5-stars, which, I mean, I would hate to get rid of someone like Queen, and I feel like I should save the copies in case I ever decide to build her, but I'm probably honestly not going to do it. We might make her into 6-star just to feed the Cruz, though. I don't know. I get torn on what to do. Hello? Oh, that's right. I got that extra piece, but until I have at least one more matching piece, it's not really worth doing. That's right. I forgot about that. We kind of lose a little bit of stats doing it. But anyways, let's go alter some stuff off. I pretty much made sure I was safe to alter almost everything. So, yeah, I'm going to feel pretty comfortable. Actually, can we just straight up make a 6-star queen right now? Do we have enough? Like, what do we need to make a 6-star queen? Oh, we wanted them? Yeah, I think I actually got rid of every single thing I had working towards that. Yeah. Not really a big deal, but we could always re-roll for that if we really, really wanted to. But again, it'd be more for food than to actually build her. I mean, technically putting her in the team right now would be better than like having Sigmund on the team as 6-star. But again, same with Berea. Like that's the idea would be to get like Berea in. We got our first part done, which is pretty sweet. Refunds us 10 of that too, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, let's clear up some of this. I really don't think we need to worry about saving any of it. I like checked before when I was deleting everything, and it seemed like I had at least enough for a single summon. Most of them I had enough for 2 summons of things. When the Prophet of Orb event gets closer, I mean, I'm going to be pretty cautious. Like on this next open, I'm not going to get rid of most of the stuff. We'll save most of it. I don't know if I can. I'm not going to be able to free up 50 spots again. I don't really want to get rid of all of them because you need them for questing. Which is kind of the problem with getting rid of all your 3 stars of these, is you use them for questing. But honestly, let's do that, which will allow me to at least do 40 of them, and then I can worry about the last 10. We'll just clear up like 10 single spots and go from there. Well, let's do it. So we have 1 5-star so far in our opening. Let me know how your guys' opening went. I'm curious. I'm really hoping to get one more. It does suck we can't open this without VIP. Oh, they got a 5-star there. I totally skimmed over it. I thought the noise was because I leveled up to getting 3k of this, which would be 3 5-stars. But we got an ice blink there, which is pretty cool. I think this is the last one. Yeah. Sweet though, man. Ice blink, I'll take it. That's food for something. I hate how it doesn't go in here. I hate how it's someone's heroes. But yeah, that's food. We need food for. I mean, we need a penny first, but we'll need food for this. We'll actually need to build that up. You know, or a possible Sigmund upgrade, which would be ideal. I mean, I'd rather actually a penny than a Sigmund. Another penny than another Sigmund. But being able to get penny up to a 9-star would be insane. Now we'll need 3 more copies to make your 10 in total, which is a little rough. What do we get here? Oh, disassembling. Cool. I'll take it. Whoops. The altar. We need to clear up only 10 spaces. And I kind of want to hoard a bunch of things. We didn't get any more lights, which is really unfortunate. I'm going to get rid of one of those darks. I'm pretty sure I had a ton of him. Like an absolute ton. Like over 300 copies of him. Or 300 shards for him, not 300 copies. That would be a lot. I think we're going to get rid of most of them. Because I'm not really building into them. I can't. I could make like a beta already. I think I have everything I actually need for it. And I want to say I had a lot of copies of her. There's something that makes me feel it. And there's 90, and I'm not going to disassemble any of this last 10 we get. We'll keep all of it. It doesn't make sense to really get rid of any of it. But the last bit, we actually could technically, I think, break. Man, it's only 2 5-stars through the whole thing, which isn't great. But again, I think that's on average. Maybe a little under. Last time I think I had 3, and I think it was above average. I think getting 2 is average out of 100. But you can get a lot more. Like I've heard some people getting way better than that. But I mean, that wasn't terrible. But yeah, you can see I've got 2 copies of him already. But I think I'd rather build an Aiden for my team temporarily, like because I can already go a little higher with Aiden. I think the idea would be I would need a couple more copies of him though, which is the only problem to get him all the way to 9, and I'd want to make sure I have the copies to do it before I go ahead and do it. I wouldn't want to build him up unless I have the copies for it, which I have 1 in my inventory, and I think only 2. Yeah, 2 in my bag, which is 6-star. I think 7 you don't need 1, and going to 8 I don't think you need 1. So I think I would get him all the way to 8-star if I'm recalling correctly, because I think I only had 2 pennies, right? Or actually, because Cruz doesn't need 1, right? Let me just verify. Yeah. So yeah, you need 1 to go to 6. Don't need 1 to go to 7. Don't need 1 to go to 8, clearly. And then you need 1 to go to 9, and then you need 2 to go to 10. So I could get him to level 8, which would be pretty cool. It's just I couldn't do much with him unless I was guaranteed to get 2 other pieces, which until I have 2 other Aidens, I don't think I'd want to go past 6, and then I couldn't use him as food if I wanted. So it'd be kind of a risk if I went to 8-star with him. And we probably wouldn't have the food, honestly, to get him completely to 8-star. But I'm just talking about when the next Profit Orb event comes around. We're going to be making big moves. I keep opening this instead of my bag. In here, we got the Ice Blink, which is cool. Nothing looking too great. In here, we got the 2 queens, which is nice. We have another Brie in the bag, which is technically up to... I could get him probably up to 7-star. I mean, we only need 1 other copy to get him. Technically, even 8, we could bring him up to tops. And I would like a Brie. A Brie is cool. I don't know if I'd want to keep him permanently on the team, but I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him to 9 and putting him in the team until we have enough Sigmunds to build Sigmund up. It's really not worth it. But we would definitely need more Barias too. But yeah, that's not too bad. We didn't get anything new here. We do have 2 of these guys. Still waiting on another copy of her. I can technically bring her up, but don't really want to because I want to make sure I have enough copies to do something with it. Like we can definitely level her up. I mean, I don't have everything on me, but it'd be relatively easy to get to the point of leveling her up to 7 and even 8 wouldn't be terrible. But getting her to a 9 and 10, 9 actually is where I'd stop. Actually, I'd only need one more copy, which I can technically buy, which wouldn't be the best idea, and you guys would yell at me, but I could do it. I could do it, which would be a huge team improvement. Like, I have the potential to make my team so much stronger than it is, and it's being smart and holding back right now, and it's so tempting. And then we're doing like semi-good in here. Like, I get it, we have her. She'd be cool to build and mess around with, but until I can get, I mean, honestly, it's going to be pretty impossible to build her up anytime soon. It's just pretty much hold on to her until the end of time. And actually, I just realized, like, I don't need to worry about too much about light and dark quests, because I have like 3 stars, because I have so many of these now, which I didn't have really that many before. Wow, I got a lot of this, dude. Holy crap, we can probably 5-star him or get close to it. That's crazy. Bunch of 4 stars there. But yeah, we're chilling pretty good. Did I claim this? Did I get it? Yeah, we did. We got that out of the way. I'd love to get to Aspen. It would be sweet. I mean, Aspen would be insane, but 400 shards is impossible on a free-to-play account. I'd like to slowly build up a backtrap, so then if there is like a hero I really want, I can go for it. Again, shooting for Aspen is, again, not the best idea because it's so hard to build on a free-to-play account. Like, you just don't have the potential to really do it. I mean, it's hard to build in general, even if you're paying for an account. It's hard to make happen, but on a free-to-play account, it's even harder. But I'd like to have the potential to be like, oh man, there's something I want at 400, let's go for it. I mean, if I have that though, I'd rather get the 500 too, just claim those. Claim the relics or whatever. Is that what they're called? I think they're called relics. But we also can technically get, I think, Starlight from here. Again, I wouldn't want to spend relics around relics, but we're getting to the point where like we can buy another Heart Watcher, we could technically buy another Vesa, which wouldn't be opposed to. Like, there's things in here that would be good. I mean, another cruise, which we'll eventually need. But you can't trade things in for relics. Is this? It's King Barton. You know, Berea's only, you know, the Sigmund's only 50. We're only 13 off of that. It's not terribly far. Like, but again, I don't want to like force it. Like, it's more of like I want to pick something up out of here that's like needed. And I know we're just kind of ranting about like plans almost, but it's kind of what this episode is, I guess. We'll get a little bit of the Brave Trial, I think, in here. You know, Aiden's in here. I mean, I wouldn't like to do it, but if I ever needed a bailout, actually, that could be my bailout to go to 9-star. That wouldn't be terrible either. Horus is in here. Like, I'd rather get something like a Horus, but it's like saving up so many to keep buying Horuses is rough. That would take some time. I didn't know Bade... Are only elites in here? I think these are only elites. I didn't know Bade was an elite. If that's what those are. Are those all elites? I know Bade's not terrible. He's not bad. Versing him is a pain. He like a bunch of them just they get you, dude. They hit hard and they smack. They target the lowest member, which it might not be terrible to have a Bade even as a temp instead of like a Berea. Like I have the food, and then I could use the Bereas as food for crews, etc. Which honestly might be the better play too. It's so hard. Like I mean, you guys can kind of see everything in my inventory. And a lot of it's gonna come down to the profitable event when it happens. Most of the profitable event I'm gonna be spending in the fortress for Sigmund and Penny kind of purposes. That's where I'm gonna be trying to make the movement. I mean, more for Penny, but that's gonna be the goal. We'll need food for Penny, so it's coming, and then we'll need another copy of Penny, which hopefully she'll end up being added to the relic store, and maybe we can end up buying her. But yeah, I mean that's what I got. I'm gonna go to heroes and show you guys the heroes too. That's what I got. You guys can feel free to give me plans. We do have the potential to make lots. Again, 3 copies of Aiden, 2 copies of Bades, but I feel like we come across Bades kind of common. Like he's not that abnormal to come across. But yeah, I mean we're looking all right. We're looking all right. I don't really want to build Queen. Like I just don't. I have no interest in her really. Like I get it, she's decent, but not really what I'm feeling. But let's do a little bit of Brave Trials so we get a little bit of like progress and stuff going with you guys. I don't see why not. I've been loving this setup with her tanking. Like it's funny how she can like tanks like so decently well. Like, she's not insane by any means, but it's pretty good. Why did I do it that way? I like naturally like always line that up like the way I want it, and I did that wrong for some reason. Well, let's push through these. I did one of these off camera, and like I flew through the day mode without having to heal or anything at all. And, like my team didn't change. It's just the luck of the Brave Trial here can be so in your favor sometimes. But we're slowly starting to save up a nice stash of the points, and you can see like even they just the 6 stars, they just get obliterated. They'd get a chance to attack, but like it's so minimal. Even that 7 star, 7 star I think is a warrior, so he's relatively tanky, and he gets taken out 1 turn. Probably under geared, but the things that my team can do on, I mean, really what Penny can do on turn 1 against, again, even 8 stars and under, she's so good. Like, you're just not worried. Oh, she lived. I would say normally those things just drop dead so quickly. Even the Valks, like, Valks, you know, really good for, you know, this stuff, and just, it doesn't matter. We get to them really quickly. And she got in a little bit of damage there. Starlight's honestly something you kind of have to watch out for. Starlight's and Vessa's, they're pretty rough. Like, we have both of them. I mean, ours aren't really high level. I'd love to have my Vessa higher. Vessa's pretty insane when you get her up there. We might have another just free, easy peasy run through. I don't know what's changed. 9 star. I'm not really afraid at all. I have every right to feel that way. I saw that and it was like kind of like, maybe it'll do some damage, but yeah, nada. I really wanted to save my points for here, so I can try to put everything in on that level when they actually throw things at us. We might actually take some damage here, a little bit. We may have actually gotten pretty low with like Sigmund, yeah. We'll see how he is after this one. This is probably the one, yeah. There's the one, an E2 Valk. No hope in the world. But for ha-has, we'll do this. We'll wrap the episode up with this. You guys will actually see Penny kind of, I mean, I don't know about an E2, but normally, like when they've got a bunch of 10 stars and even like E1s, Penny actually, with all that buffed on her, does some damage back. It's kind of funny. I mean, she can only do so much, obviously, because it's, you know, well, reversing. But she normally lasts around, nope, but she didn't there. Something just demolished us. Again, the E2, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure just ruined us. But yeah, she's done pretty well in those when she has all those buffs. It's kind of funny to see her do so. Wow, so many of them in one spot. We're so close to having the 25k, which I feel like I'd feel comfortable with. Again, some of you guys are saying to go to like, you know, 80 or something, and I might do that. I haven't decided yet. I really haven't. Let's try one good attempt at this one that we were failing. Just one. Actually, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, I feel like actually we haven't upgraded anything. The more I think about it. Wow. Jeez, man. Maybe I should have watched that. Is that just a fluke for one game? Did she just do something insane? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what happened, but that was some crazy stuff. But yeah, anyways, that is our summoning event. Sadly, that's really the only thing going on this week. It's pretty upsetting. None of this other stuff is really something you can aim for. I mean, if you complete the event, you get this. You get 3 star. Like, why don't they at least give you 4-star gear? So then at least you can, like, you know, during the blacksmith event, you could pay if you really wanted. You know, you had gems and stuff. You could pay for this, which again, I find this very unworth. I think just saving up for 3 extra copies is the way to go, and then coming here and buying these, which we can actually almost do, or we could technically do for the sword or the artifact or whatever this is. No, that is the sword. They look so much the same. The pendant on the 4-star looks just, I mean, it looks like a sword too, kind of. Like, I get how it's a necklace, you can see that, but it almost looks like it's the handle. But yeah, we could take one off and upgrade it, and then we'd have this and our blacksmith, and then I think we'd have these 2 to put on someone, which would give me, I think one just gives you the 15% HP, but I'd lose the attack off of that. So like, it's not worth until you can do a full set swap, I feel like. Maybe even a 3-piece might be worth, like a upgrade to the better 3-piece set would probably be worth, but it's a tough call. Tavern quest, no 7 stars. All of these 6 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the rest for the next 2 months. I don't think I'm going to store much more than 10. I think it's going to be the goal. I don't think I need to. I'd be very surprised if I ever had issues through that period of time with how common they seem to come. Like, I don't know if my luck's just outrageous or something, but if I need something from one of these, if I was I'm like, oh, I need branches, I'm gonna claim that, or oh, I need a couple more hero shards, 5-star hero shards to summon something. My game like froze. To summon something, I'll claim it. If I just need the straight gems, I'll claim it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna store more than 10, which I have 11 right now. But my point is, I'm gonna pull one out sooner than later. I'll probably see like who I have. I probably have like one of the higher levels I might need for a 7-star, one of my 6+ stars in there. But I have not gotten another 7-star, which means I'm probably not going to get it this month. I mean, we have a decent bit of time, but I need 2 of them to complete the tavern. And we have 1 more day on this, which gives me 5 more profit orbs. But I'd love to get this done and get 5 more of these. Like, I feel like it's something solid that you should be able to get every month. And I just can't. We have profit orbs obtainable in here. I can get 5 more. I'm going to get 5 more here. So that's potential to get 10 more at any time I really wanted to, which stacks me up to 66. Not quite 80. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to 80. I really don't. I'm not sure. 1 closer. But 80 is a little stretch. You get some during the event. So maybe. But yeah, we'll be going all in here. I can't wait to do so. I'm so excited for it. Pretty low on branches. We have enough for a couple swaps, but I was kind of saving them. Just in case, I needed something special or wanted to go for something special. Part of me wants to just, spin a couple just to see what we get with the ice blink. But nah, we're not really worried about it. Nonetheless, though, if you guys enjoyed the video, please take a second, smack that like button, guys. And yeah, as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.